fuck is y'all talking about? Because I have no mask. This way. Touch me, bro. Don't touch me.
Welcome to the most offensive podcast ever. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of the most offensive podcast ever. I'm Slimmy V, and today's episode is another cop on civilian case. This time it's a lady with a child. Let me set the story or the scenery. She is coming from the platform up the stairs, and she is talking to cops. So that is where it begins. That's where it started to record. So we don't know what caused this situation, this event. And the reason why I'm doing these type of videos is to show you what could they have done differently to make the situation turn out in a positive manner. So let's watch this clip and let's see what happened. Okay, so as she's walking up the stairs, you could clearly see her face. She does not have her mask on. It's right there by her chin, and she's holding what seems to be like her child. And she's arguing with them. Okay, let's move on.
What is y'all talking about? Because I have no mask. This way. Touch me, bro. Don't touch me. Do not touch.
Whoa, okay. Well, you already know this thing's gonna go south real quick. You do not put your hands on an officer. They don't care whether you have a child. They don't care whether you're pregnant. They don't care whether you're 15. They don't care whether you're like a newborn just coming out of your baby with a breast in your mouth. They don't care about any of that. They will take you down. They will slap you. They will beat you. They will stomp you. They will do whatever it takes because you do not touch them. Okay? So that's mistake number 2 with this situation. All right, let's just see what happens after this. As you can see, they got what is called a cobra clutch around her neck. And that is to kind of tame her arms. And notice how she is being like choked in the front. So it is a choking type of move. Okay. So is it excessive? I would say it is excessive. But she have a kid. She should not have acted in this manner. You have a kid. You have a child. A little baby. Okay. Let's move on and see what happens.
She got a kid with her. She got a baby with her.
You see, okay, the person's recording and says she got a kid with him. She got a baby with him. Well, the same way we could say that for the cops, we could kind of say that to her. Yo, just chill. Try to abide by the law. You got a baby. You got a kid with you. You could say that to her too. Okay, so just letting you know what you can and cannot say.
With her, man. That's too much, man. You're a female, that's too much. She got a mask on.
Okay, mistake. Another mistake is they yelling she got a mask on. She got a mask on. No, she did not. From what I've seen, she didn't have a mask on. She was coming up the stairs. She didn't have a mask on, and she was going back and forth, bickering and carrying on. And she was cursing and just making a scene. And then when she approached further on in the video, you seen that she put hands on the officer. So I don't know if this is about her having a mask on or off or whatever. But if it is a law in New York City, this look like it's New York City, that you have to have your mask on. And if you don't, you'll be issued a fine, or you would be stopped and you would be asked to put it on. And if you don't put it on, then further actions can be taken, as we are witnessing right there before our very eyes. Let's continue.
She got a mask on. The baby even got a mask on. That's too much, man.
You still need the mask on. All right, but you ain't even gonna get a chance.
7,000 people in the building right now with no mask.
Back off. She's not gonna hit a cop. She's not gonna hit a cop.
I ain't here, bitch.
You heard her.
You can't hit a
All
cop.
right, get off me. I'm not tussling.
Hands on.
Get up. Get up.
Come on, man. Listen.
Yo, she's still wilding. She is still like on the floor and carrying on. Like, you would think like, okay. All right, please. I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't mean to do this. Like, you would think that maybe it would get to that point, but she's still wilding out. Like, yo, dog, you got like an army against you, okay? And I'm not putting this on the cops. I'm placing this on her at the moment. It's tipping towards her. Okay? She violating.
That's too much.
Did she just spit? I don't. Yo, hold on. Let me just rewind just a little bit. What the hell? No, she did not.
Yo, take the kid with her.
The kid is still in the possession of the police. She has been detained and taken off. Now, here's my summary. Here's what could have been done differently. Maybe when she came up, she could have stopped and said, okay. I'm gonna put my mask on. If that was the reason why they were stopping her, whatever it was, you have a kid in your hands. I think at that moment you got to give up. Who knows what's gonna happen to that kid? Okay, now from the kid's perspective, she's seen her mom get cobra clutch and slammed on the floor like she's in WWE, and I don't know, now she's gonna have this hatred for cops. And maybe the cops were doing their jobs. Okay, from what I've seen, they approached her. Yeah, they crowded around her, but I think it could have been different, you know. But man, they really got on her, and she bore that on. She did not comply. She did not listen. She resisted everything. But this video is for you to look at in case you get into a situation like this. If you're with a child, think before you act. Your actions does have consequences. You will pay for those. And there ain't no refund. You know? So think about what you're going to say. Think about what they're doing. Think about your positioning. Think about your hands, where your hands is. Control your emotion. That's the number one thing. Control your emotion and try to meet them down the middle. Okay? But in this scenario right here, I give a big X to the lady with the baby, and I can't really say that the cops did anything wrong. The only thing I just don't like is, damn, there's a whole bunch of them, but that may be due to bystanders recording. We don't know what they're gonna do, so maybe they're there just in case they jump in. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just trying to think up the cuff right here. But that's it for this video. The thing that I say, you might not like, but it is what it is. Truth is truth. Facts don't care about your feelings. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh do the rest. I'm out.